Hello and welcome, my name is Kyle for the win, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Vanguard video. Today we're back with another episode of Blueprint Review. This is episode 208. Today we're taking a look here at the identity theft blueprint for the MG-42, which you guys can see right here. This is of course blueprint number 3 out of the T-1000 Terminator bundle, and it looks pretty dang awesome. And yeah, this is the final blueprint. So obviously at the end of the video we'll talk about whether or not the bundle is worth it. But anyways, we should be able to do pretty well with this thing. I've never used this blueprint before, but it seems to be pretty solid, and I don't think we'll have any difficulties getting a gameplay, because the MG-42 is honestly one of the better LMGs in the game. So I will see you guys all in the gameplay. Alright guys, welcome into the game. We are playing some TDM here on the map Numa. Hopefully we can do well. Oh, I saw you, buddy. I saw you. See ya. Rocking out with this blueprint here, of course. Nice. There's some more. There's some more. Let's just keep on spraying, I guess. Why not? Yes. Okay, let's back up now. I think we've overstayed our welcome a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and reload real fast, and we'll push right back. Beautiful. What a great start. You can't really get much of a better start than this. I mean, even if you wanted to, I mean, that's a great start. Beautiful. Anybody else? There's a few guys in here. See ya later. There's local informants. And we die by the most lame thing ever. What I like to call the most overpowered... Get back up. It's what I like to call the most overpowered thing in Call of Duty. Or, not the most overpowered, the most annoying lethal tactical combo in all of Vanguard, the stun mine with a C4. It's the worst. It's the worst thing in this game. It's so annoying. Because it's basically a bouncing Betty that instantly explodes and kills you instantly. And it's kind of a bummer to go up against. Kind of a bummer to go up against. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? These deaths are so bad, man. After a really great streak, now we're just getting really horrible deaths get turned on.
Friendly guard dog on his way.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Recon plane circling the battlefield.
Okay, I think a lot of these guys are in the tunnels, so I'm gonna go back around this way. I think they should be coming through here. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them in the tunnels here. Sit down. What are you guys doing in here, huh? I don't think camping in the tunnels is gonna save you. Oh crap. Beautiful. Okay, now I need to reload. And the spawn's kind of flipped on me. Okay, but it's alright, we're pushing. Hello. Goodbye. And they're gonna spawn behind again. And we're dead. Well, it seems like these spawns are pretty predictable. They're either gonna spawn in the tunnels, or they're gonna spawn over by... Okay, back up. What? Okay, we died pretty fast there.
Enemy's got a glide bomb incoming.
Alright, let's try and go on a nice streak to end this game. I think we should be able to do that. Okay. Okay, I think that's pretty much going to do it, guys. I think that's pretty much going to do it for the gameplay here. Very, very solid one. pretty quick gameplay as well, but you know what? Nothing wrong with a quick, good gameplay for you. Nothing wrong with it at all. 28-6, not bad. Not bad at all. I hope you guys enjoyed this pretty quick gameplay. I'm not really sure how long it was, maybe 3-4 minutes? Yeah, it didn't feel very long, but obviously we'll have to see how long it is once I actually have it recorded. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Definitely was a lot of fun. Normally I have some pretty bad luck with Blitz, but hey, it worked out. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I'll see you guys all in 2 seconds to go ahead and review the blueprint. Alright guys, welcome into the game. We're taking a look here at the identity theft blueprint for the MG-42. So let's go ahead and get into the review, and then we'll go ahead and talk about whether or not the bundle is worth buying. That'll of course be at the end. So starting off here with the first thing, we have ourselves the F8 stabilizer. For the barrel, we have the Krausnik 450mm B42 MG. For the optic, we have the G16 2.5 times. For the stock, we have the VDD skeletal. For the underbarrel, we have the Mark 6 skeletal. Actually, let me put that back on. For the magazine, we have the 13mm anti-material 125 round drum. For the ammo type, we have lengthened. For the rear grip, we have the leather grip. For the proficiency, we have frenzy. And finally, for the kit, we have on hand. So now that's all out of the way. Go ahead and talk about the aesthetic, practicality, and worth of the blueprint. So starting off here, first off, with the aesthetic, this is a alright looking blueprint. It's not anything crazy. I mean, I do like it in a little bit. I mean, again, it's not the most amazing blueprint ever. I think the other two blueprints within this bundle are a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. But, you know, I do like the kind of blue wrap around the barrel with the sort of liquid metal effect that the operator has himself. And overall, I would say it looks alright. So I'm going to go ahead and give the blueprint a solid 5 out of 10. I think that is an average aesthetic. It's not anything too crazy. Next for the class, is this a good class for the MG-42? Actually, yeah, I actually had a really good time using this class within the video here, or within the recording session, I should say. It's actually very, very solid. It has quite a bit of recoil, but it's actually pretty easy to control, all things considered. And it still feels like it shoots really, really fast, even though we have less fire rate on both of the attachments, which is kind of interesting. But again, the barrel is very, very good. It improves the bullet velocity and range. The magazine here increases the bullet velocity and range as well. And again, it's a good class. It's actually a pretty rush-friendly class for the MG-42. I would only change probably a few things with it. First of all, I'd probably change the ammo type to subsonic, since this is not a silenced blueprint. I would also probably change the optic to, you know, either something like this or the slight reflector, something that's a little bit more close range friendly. And then I would of course change the kit to fully loaded, just because, I mean, I don't really see the exact reason for that, but because it has so much ammo anyways. But I just like having fully loaded. Again, I just don't see the point in any of these. Maybe I would use surplus, but not really sure exactly what I would do there with that. But that's pretty much the only things I would change. The rest of the class is actually pretty solid, all things considered. I mean, it's a fast class. It is, you know, it does some damage. And overall, I would say that it is definitely a good class. I'm going to go ahead and give the class a 8 out of 10. And last but not least, is this blueprint worth using? Well, that obviously depends on a few things. You know, do you use the MG-42? Do you like the MG-42? I personally like this LMG. I think it's one of my favorite LMGs within Vanguard. I just think it's one of the best ones. And I had a great time using it here within this video. And definitely give it a shot if you haven't. And, I mean, when it comes down to it, I think any blueprint that has a high-level class like this is going to be a lot of fun to use. So I would definitely say that it is worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and give the worth a 9 out of 10. I'm factoring everything in. This blueprint is going to be getting a 7.3 out of 10, which I think is definitely a fair score. By the way, here's what it looks like with gold, diamond, and atomic. The only thing that stays the same and remains with the blueprint is the sort of metal effect, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, again, I think a 7.3 out of 10 is a pretty fair score, all things considered. I mean, that's a good blueprint, you know. As I said before, a 5 is average, then a 6 is above average, 5 is good, or 7 is good, 8 is I mean, you guys get the point by now. But yeah, definitely a good blueprint. Definitely recommend giving it a go if you haven't. Now that is all out of the way, we'll go ahead and talk about the bundle and whether or not it is worth it. So again, I'll put the bundle up on screen right now for you guys to check out, so you guys can see all of the attachments, all of the bundle blueprints, all of the skins and stuff like that. So is this blueprint or bundle worth buying? Well, again, honestly, I like both of the Terminator bundles within this game. I think they're both very, very good and very, very cool. However, what I will say is that, in my opinion, I think the T-800 blueprint or bundle is a little bit better, and I'll explain why. Simply, I think that the skins look a little bit cooler for the standard skin, or for the T-800, I should say. And I like that the T-800 has a Mastercraft blueprint. The T-1000 bundle does not have a Mastercraft, which definitely makes it a little bit less worth it in my opinion. So you guys will have to keep that into consideration when you do pick which bundle you like. I mean, both bundles are good. I would say that none of the bundles are bad per se, because they both have 3 blueprints that are very, very good. So, that's definitely a good thing about the bundle. But again, the T-1000, the only benefit that it has over the T-800 is that it has an animated calling card. And is that really worth it? Not really. But what I will say, though, is that the skins are pretty cool for both. And that just comes down to personal preference. I mean, honestly, if you were really thinking about which bundle to buy, I would personally recommend the T-800. But if you really like the T-1000 one and you prefer it, then I would definitely get it. As far as my lobbies go and the games that I play, I think I see the T-1000 maybe a little bit more than the T-800. Either way, I don't see them too often anyway. But again, you can't really go wrong with any of these bundles. They both have 3 blueprints, which is a big deal, and I think definitely makes the worth of blueprint higher, because an operator with 3 blueprints for $20 versus an operator skin with 2 blueprints, it just makes a little bit more sense, at least in my opinion, to buy those type of bundles. So again, when it comes down to the T-1000, I don't have any problems with the bundle per se. I just prefer the T-800. So for me, if I wasn't doing YouTube and wasn't making videos, I probably wouldn't get the T-1000, just because I prefer the other one. But that comes down to personal preference, and I think both bundles are cool, and I think that they're worth your money if you think that you want to buy them. So not sure if that really answered the question or not, but I think I pretty much made it pretty clear. I think the T-800 is better, and I think it's more worth your money than the T-1000, just because of that Mastercraft blueprint added into that T-800 bundle. But anyway, guys, I just want to do it for this next episode of Blueprint Review. I really hope you guys enjoyed this little Terminator bundle spree that we've done over the past 2 weeks. Really like both of the bundles. I think that is awesome that they brought in some movie characters into Call of Duty again, just like they did last year with the Rambo and the Die Hard skins. I think it's just a really, really cool addition, and I'm a big fan of these movie tie-ins. I think that it's awesome. Part of me does wish that the bundles were free or that they were earnable, because again, you have to pay $40, which is basically 3/4 of Vanguard's cost in order to get these bundles. So I would like them to maybe be earnable, but I don't think they're ever going to do that, to be honest with you guys. So that's just one of those things. But anyway, guys, if you guys did enjoy the video, like and really appreciate it. I'm going to check out any of my other previous episodes of Blueprint Review. They'll all be linked down below. There's a playlist in the description of the previous episode will be at the end of the video for you guys to check out as well. And also, guys, all another Call of Duty Vanguard video very, very soon.